If you're out there waiting for the perfect home to hit the market, I'm just going to save you a little bit of time right now. It doesn't exist. And the longer you wait for that perfect home, the more it will probably cost you in the end.
You're listening to the Houses and Spouses podcast with Ryan Hamilton. Ryan Hamilton is a real estate agent with Good Oak Real Estate and the heart behind the I Do Guru, helping people build strong foundations, both in their homes and in their marriages. Let's get into it.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Houses and Spouses podcast with Ryan Hamilton. I am, of course, Ryan Hamilton, local wedding officiant with the I Do Guru and real estate agent with Good Oak Real Estate here in the Phoenix and the Tucson areas. All right, quick dad joke before we get started here. I got a question for you. Have you ever wondered how celebrities stay so cool? They have a lot of fans. Okay, all right. I know you're not here for the dad jokes, but you might be. You're probably here for the podcast content. You may just be here for me. I don't know. Let's go. Today, we're going to talk about the fact that there is no perfect dream home out there for you. There's houses that may fit a lot of what you're looking for, but the dream home isn't real. The perfect home isn't real, and the longer you wait for it, the worse it's going to cost you. So I got 3 main points we're going to talk about today, okay? Point number 1, every house is going to be a trade-off. Here's the truth that HGTV doesn't tell you. Every house is a trade-off. Every single one. You might find the perfect location, but the house needs a little bit of updating. You might find the fully remodeled, Pinterest-worthy kitchen, but now you're backing up to a busy street. Even new builds, by the way, are not perfect. Sometimes those come with the list of their own issues. So the goal is not to find a house that has everything. The goal is to find a house that has the right things for you. I tell my clients this all the time. If you find a house that checks 80% of the boxes that you're looking for, that is your sweet spot. That is probably as good as you're going to get. That's the one you need to take seriously. It doesn't mean we need to get it, but it's the one that we stop and have a serious conversation about. Because the last 20%, that's where people find themselves in trouble. That's where home hunting turns into a year-long process, a 2-year-long process, and the next thing you know, the house that you loved 80% of is $50,000 more similar house than it was when you were looking a year ago. So that's point number 1. Every house has a trade-off. Point number 2, waiting for the perfect home will indeed cost you. Here's what I see happen all the time. We find a home that hits the 80% mark. It's got the location, the layout, the price makes sense, but there's 1 or 2 things that just aren't perfect for the buyer. And their response is, yeah, I like it, but let's wait and see what else comes up. And then what happens? That house is gone because it hits somebody else's 80%. And the next one, not quite as good. And the next one, a little more expensive. And now we're chasing. We're trying to find that house that we had that was at 80% in the beginning. We're always trying to find that next one. The something better will come along mindset sounds logical because especially right now, we've got a lot of inventory. But in real estate, it's usually an expensive assumption because the longer you wait for perfect, the more expensive really good becomes. So that's point number 2, that waiting for the perfect house will cost you. And point number 3, this is less a point, more just a strategy, and it's defining what the right looks like, the right home looks like. So instead of chasing a dream home, we need to redefine the goal. You're not looking for perfect, you're looking for what is right for you right now. What are your non-negotiables? Okay, we need to identify those. What actually matters to your day-to-day life? Is it commute time? Is it the school district? Is it having that dope-ass backyard that's resort style? Is it having space for your kids or your dogs or a spot to have the mother-in-law come by? Because when you get clear on what your non-negotiables are, that 80% home starts to feel a whole lot more like a 100% home. And here is your reality. You're probably not buying your forever home right now, okay? You're making the next right move at this time, and that is not going to be 100%. If you can get into that mindset of identifying your non-negotiables and realizing that once you find 80%, that's probably going to be your 100%, your mindset is going to change, the process is going to change, and you're going to find yourself a pretty cool house, in my opinion. So let's bring this back full circle. Number 1, every house is a trade-off. There is no perfect home. Get that out of your mind. Number 2, waiting for said perfect home will cost you. It will cost you literally financially because good homes don't just sit around forever. And number 3, define what right looks for you, okay? Because you're not buying perfect, you're buying the next right move at this time. And if you can lock in on that idea, the 80% home, that's usually going to be the one. So if this helped you, you resonated with some of you, or if you know someone who's in the middle of the home search right now, send them this podcast episode. And I'll say this because this is how I build my business. If you know someone thinking about buying or selling a home, or someone who's getting married and actually needs help with their ceremony, I'd love an introduction. This is the stuff that I get fired up about. Houses and Spouses is not just a cool ass name for a podcast. It's what gets me going. So I get fired up. I'll take care of your people. I'll take care of you. And as always, I appreciate you being here and listening to my rantings. Thanks again for hanging out with another episode of the Houses and Spouses podcast with Ryan Hamilton. We will see you at the next one. Make it a great day.
This has been the Houses and Spouses podcast with Ryan Hamilton. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and share this episode with someone who needs it. For real estate help or a wedding ceremony crafted with care, connect with Ryan online. See you next week.